Welcome back, traders, stackers, and truthers. Silver Gold Man here. We are Friday, March 16, 2018. Okay, well, I have to address a very important situation that's developing right now. As you can see from these emails, this is just from this afternoon. I've received not one, but 3 emails from various YouTubers who are giving me a heads up on Cliff High and what he's saying about me. So I figured, you know what? He wants to play that game. Let's spread a little bit of truth here on YouTube. So some of you right now are probably very much aware of the censorship that's gone on. So a lot of this information I'm about to share with you is probably not new. But you have to understand, I have to debunk this liar because he's spreading lies on YouTube, and the level of the lying is just, as Snippy said in his own words, up to a new level. They are up to a new level now in lying. So there's some of the emails. I've hidden the names, obviously. These people don't want to, be publicized on my YouTube video. What they're trying to do is make me aware of what's going on. So thank you very much, you guys. But look at this. This is Cliff High's own tweet. One of them. I'm about to share with you what's been said. For those who don't know, Silver Gold Man is a YouTube cuck who has a hard-on for JSNIP4 and takes it out on anyone who associates with Joe. I am a victim of the moment. There's a date, time stamped. Only 44 likes, only 6 retweets. But I don't even care about that. What I'm going to deal with is a victim of the moment. I'm not even going to get into the hard-on thing. I've said that before. This is how these people work. They're always condescending. They use the gay theme. I'm not going to deal with that right now. I'm going to deal with what's important right now. The cuck. J'ai une éducation française. Le cuck, c'est quoi? No, I don't know. I thought it was a cock-a-doodle-doo. It turns out it's a man who's desperate for acceptance, approval, and affection from women. Wow. If only you knew my past. Okay, so I'm doing quite well in the woman. As far as approval, Cliffy obviously is not aware that I've warned of every single stock market crash a full 6 months before they happen in either a 2012 form and in the years thereafter, after the 2008 market crash that I warned in March, 6 months before it happened. I went on to do the other calls on YouTube. And unlike himself and Snippy and the rest of the YouTubers, I'm not somebody who was making a video every week or every 2 months saying, oh, there's going to be a crash. No. And you guys all know that. That's the big thing about YouTube. Anyone who's paid attention to hear what's been going on for the last couple of years, you're probably aware they've been wrong for a long time. So my approval rating came in when, well, I've nailed every single stock market crash. I warned of the biggest silver short in the history of the silver shorts. 2 weeks before we actually had the data, Mike Maloney finally made a video. It was like, oh, look at that, the largest short in the history of the shorts on silver. Oh, Silver Gold Man got it right. He was 2 weeks ahead of the pack. My approval also came in the form of, like I said, when I warned of the stock market crash, not only since 2008, but everyone thereafter, a full 6 months before, when I received my first letter in 2015 from an employee from a big bank over in the European Union. And then later on was the following crash. The 2015, and I nailed the 2016, the January 2016, warn again. 6 months before, I received an email from one of the employees from the big bank, Goldman Sachs, in their Florida headquarters, right from their Florida headquarters. We even made the video about it. So I'm not seeking approval. I don't need an affection from women. I'm not desperate from acceptance. I'm pointing out what's going on YouTube, and him to go, no, an inability to stand. I can stand up for myself, no problem. And we'll see that very soon here. Anyone who thinks I'm a chicken shit, not only am I willing to debate Snippy, which he went and lied to all his subscribers and told him I backed down out of it, when it was actually him who showed up at the last minute begging for me to change the hours. I said, wait, this thing's been up for 2 weeks and you waited now 6 hours or 7.5 hours before the debate asking me to put it off for 2 hours? I said, no, I'll reschedule it though. So I'll tell everyone, we'll reschedule for another date. Tell me what's convenient for you and we'll do it. Don't wait, You know, the video had been up for over 2 weeks. I'd been making other videos letting him know that I want to invite him. He never replied to nothing. And they follow me like a hawk. I'm about to get into that because, like I said, I've even was willing to go to court with Cliff High. And we're not going to stop. I will not stop, and they will not stop. I'm definitely not weak. Inadequate man? I don't think so. So, thank you very much, guys, for the emails. Cliff shit spreading bullshit. Yeah. On Twitter, even suggesting that you're teaming up with YouTube. Wow. Wow. He's a victim, all right. And apparently YouTube and I, we've teamed up to tag team him. Really? That's a tweet. If anyone's, you know, there's his channel if you want to go check it out. He says, I've filed 3 copyright infringements against Silver Gold Man on YouTube to no avail. Absolutely lying again. Liar, liar, liar. My people know it too. I should my people, my subscribers, the viewers, the people that follow my channel, they know damn well you're lying. He says, I talked with attorneys. Oh, yeah? Well, how come you backed down on going to court against me when I was willing to take you up on your first copyright strike? Do you remember that one? I appealed it. And I told you, let's go to court, Cliffy. Give me your address. I'm ready to go. You backed down, you chicken shit. That wasn't YouTube's doing. That was you. You had the opportunity to send me a reply and let me, here's my attorney's phone number, here's his address, file the papers in, let's get these attorneys talking. You didn't do any of that. You backed down. The video was released. YouTube only pulls it back and holds it back until there's no response from the person who flagged it. And that's what you did. You flagged it and you walked away like a chicken shit when it was time to go defend yourself in court. The guy goes on to say, you know, he talked with his attorneys. Cliffy says they talked with the attorneys and they're thinking that we have a claim that YouTube is a co-conspirator to the illegal activity. Oh, is that right? Oh, wow, wow, wow. Like I said, this guy's so out to lunch, lying so much. Unbelievable. He goes on to say, if so structured, I may be able to get discovery session with YouTube all about algos. Whatever. The guy's dreaming. Dreaming. You may see here down below my thinking as well. Discovery could answer. Is it YouTube as an organization, or is it employees just gaming their employer and advertisers for profit? Is it organized crime inside YouTube without YouTube official participation, or does YouTube programming provide the theft explicitly? Well, I'm saying it's the inside YouTubers that are helping you Freemason frauds on YouTube. That's what I've been saying for a long time. And it's not just Freemasons. There's other gangs that are part of it too. But that's what I've been saying, Cliffy. There's an inside gang at YouTube. So, Cliffy, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but I'm telling you, Cliff. All my subscribers and everyone who's been following me have realized in the last little while, this just all came down here in late February, one channel after another, I've lost the ability to have my live streaming shows. Please tell me how YouTube and I are working together to somehow affect your channel. There's nothing happening to you. There's nothing. You have nothing to complain about. I'm the one who's suffering. I'm the one who's being hit. One channel after another. This one here you're looking at is called Connecting Dots 3. I just changed the name to Silver Gold Man. And during my live stream yesterday, they all know, right in the middle of it, cut. I got hit with another strike for a video that's been uploaded for well over 2 years. I'm fighting a strike just like I did with you. This time it's the NHL that's taken me to court. Well, assuming they're willing to go to court with me over a Barney the dinosaur, Barney and Friends dinosaur video. Another one, Connecting Dots 2, another video that's from the Sandy Hook shooting. Principal Don Huckspring seen at the Boston bombings. How long ago was the Boston bombings? Again, Cliff, you're talking out your ass. You and Bix Weir and Cliffy and Snippy are more than able to have your live streams. None of your channels ever go down. In fact, you've got fake channels on YouTube promoting your shit back over from years ago. So again, February 25th, I got taken down, lost my live stream. I went and opened up another channel. You're aware of this, Cliffy, because this is where I'm catching you in your lies, saying that YouTube is not responding. They're working with me. This is acknowledged on March 10th. You're fully aware. I just opened up another YouTube channel because of all these other channels that were going down. I was losing all my live streams. Everyone's well aware of this. So I went to open another one. And you know what you did, Cliffy? You hit me up with another what? Spam and deceptive practices. I appealed it. The appeal was rejected. I lost my live streaming rights again on my brand new channel. Your crypto report was not even in there. I didn't share your report. I just put that in the title. They had to go down below in the show more tab to click it. Now I'll re-upload another video. This time here I said send me an email. That video is still up there, but again, the channel's rendered useless. I can't have anything until June 8th. So I don't know what you're sticking in your pipe, what you're smoking there, bud. I know you live on the West Coast. I smoke marijuana like the rest of them, but I sure as hell, I'm not out in left field. I'm not lost. I'm not lost, and I think you need to read what's going on. In fact, I'm pretty sure you're well aware of what's going on, right? Your hatred that's coming down right now is not because of YouTube. It's not because of the people that follow my channel. It's because of your 13,888 and all that other bullshit. What's happening is now the people in the crypto sphere are now starting to realize that you're a bullshitter. And I've said that before, you're a liar all along. That's why you won't go to court with me, because you know I'll probably win my case against you. Because you do not create your own content. There are no web bots. There are no data sets. And you know damn well when I go to court, I'm not some newbie in the crypto world that just came across you in the year 2017. Your lying ass was brought to my attention back in these 2012 forums when I was warning of the 2008 stock market crash. The difference with you is you're saying the dollar was going to zero. I was telling people there's a group called the Illuminati that are going to crash the market on purpose on the second week of September. That's the difference between you and I. And then we all know, anyone who's been following for years, Cliffy, we all know you've made countless calls, predictions that the market was going to collapse and silver was going to go to how much, Cliffy? Cliff, do you remember your $600 silver webbot crackpot bullshit that you've been promoting for years? Because I sure do. And if you look at the screen here, you can see Roberto is expressing exactly what's taking place on Snippy's channel, the people that have been following him. I'm saying that because many of his followers have also followed your shit. The awakening has started here, Cliff. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. And it's not because of me alone. All I've done is, grabbed an amplifier and amplified the sound, your mistakes, your verbal diarrhea. Gave my own interpretation of your verbal diarrhea, which is nothing but garbage. People are waking up. You sat back and you never said nothing about Trader J, Trader Boss, whatever name he wants to call him. Whatever. You never said nothing. I'm the only one who called him out. The $1 million scammer telling everyone he's a millionaire Forex trader. He was a liar. He scammed everyone in his last trade room. And what you're seeing on the screens is exactly where people are starting to speak out. Snippy cannot even handle all of the negative comments. He cannot even ban them now. You're well aware of this, I'm sure, because you and Snippy must talk about the trend, the data sets. You must be fully aware. You can see for yourself what's happening on YouTube. The guy even says here, third line from the bottom, I'm starting to believe the crap Silver Gold Man says about Joe and Trader J. They are greedy. and taken advantage of people you would need to have followed Joe for the last 2 years, like me, to see what I am talking about. That guy's followed Joe for the last 2 years. He's quite aware of what's happening. So you're going to have to stop your bullshit lying to people that I'm somehow a co-conspirator with YouTube. Wow. I'm telling you, you're really you're digging your own pit. At this point, this is what I've been saying all summer long. You dumbos, yahoos, ding-dongs that are making up all this bullshit about remote viewing. Remember, you were with that other fraudster years ago with remote viewing. Remember the big huge waves are going to come around the world. It was going to be some big light in the sky, and everyone's going to stop doing what they're doing. The wars are going to come to an end. All the soldiers are going to come home because there's massive light in the sky, and then the high waters are going to hit all the beaches, all the shorelines are all bullshit. You have to understand, Cliff. A lot of these people have left YouTube. A lot of these people are not YouTubers. I'm the guy who happens to be the YouTuber who was introduced to your shit. I didn't fall on it. One of your pumpers, bullshitters in those 2012 forums came out and lied to me. Oh, this Cliff High guy, he's really good, and he's talking about similar to you. I was talking about a market crash. You're talking about the dollar going to zero. Big difference. Big difference. He even lied, and I knew he was a liar because he eventually lied to me. I was like, how do you know Cliff? Oh, he was in my neck of the woods one day. He was looking for a ride home, and I gave him a drive home. Yeah, whatever. What kind of bullshit story is that? Come on. He just happened to be walking on the side of the road, and the guy I never believed him from the start. I knew right there something smells there. That's a bullshit story if I ever heard one. So no, YouTube is not a co-conspirator to take you down. I'm the one who's receiving all the flags on all my channels. I am the one who can no longer have live streaming shows for, like I said, I think the earliest one is probably in May 5th. People are realizing what's going on. And you're not, as you claim, what was his claim? I am a victim of the moment. Well, you're a victim at this current moment because in the cryptosphere, you pumped and you pumped and you pumped. You said it would be 1388 was the bottom. You failed that. Your webbot crackpot, if it was actually correct, it would have been naming the webbots, your data sets, whatever, the alpha reports, the whole shenanigan bullshit that you say you've got running over at some guy's place in Ukraine by the name of Igor. Oh, man, I'm telling you, you keep feeding that bullshit to them there, Cliffy. Anyways, that program that you're running, if it was actually accurate, in 2009, you would have been talking about, or 2008, you would have been talking about Bitcoin. You've been talking about Bitcoin all along. You would have been saying, oh, buy that. It's going to at least close to $20,000. So, Cliff, you not only did you not predict any of that, but you've got a long shitload track record of failures. And I'm not sure if you're aware of this, Cliff, but on one of the Silver Gold Man channels that's been flagged where I can no longer have these live streaming shows, if you go click on that one, that was the backup to the original one. You're pretty much aware of what's going on YouTube. Hey, I've lost my main channel due to you guys. So aside from all these various strikes I'm showing you here, these are the channels that are still up, right? These are channels, and in a couple of these cases I had to go change the names to Silver Gold Man. This backup one, I've lost the rights there, but the main channel, it's gone. So you have succeeded. You've taken down my main Silver Gold Man channel that was started in 2014, warning everyone of lower prices of silver. Here comes a $12 silver. Get ready, guys. Maybe even $9.80. While you're telling them all it's going to $600. So if you come to this channel, Cliff, and I'm making, you're probably not going to do this. I'm doing this more or less for others, just so they're aware that I don't need approval. I'm not a chicken shit. I'm not an inadequate man. I'm very adequate. Je parle le français, l'anglais, puis un petit peu de italien, puis du grec. It doesn't matter. What's important is facts, not the face. I'm not a person who shows his face. I'm a person who shows the facts. So, Cliff, here's the fact. I've had an invite here for a $5,000, yeah, that's right, $5,000 debate. Now, please don't throw that gay thing around saying I've got a hard on for you. There's nothing loving in this debate. Okay? You got to give that up. That's Snippy's. That he threw the same thing in my comment section too. I don't accept that. There are no hard-ons here. There's nothing sexual. I'm looking to debate based upon your past predictions, which are, you're probably aware, pretty much all failures, right? I heard you lately on your Tony Vase. Man, it's a good, and you picked the right guy to get yourself interviewed because he didn't know a lot about your past. You realize that when you jump in the ring with me, woo, boy, it's going to be a different ball game. You realize that, Snippy, eh? This is Silver Goldman here, the guy who's warned of every single stock market crash a full 6 months before they happened. Not you bragging after the fact and twisting the facts. Even on Tony Vase's own video where he calls you out on failing your 1388 bottom on Bitcoin, you went lying there. No, I actually got it right. No, you don't. You don't got it right. Stop lying to people. I'll tell you who's got it right is myself. I just made the video yesterday telling them I think this is the bottom. I went live just a little while ago and I told them again, Bitcoin, now, I can't give financial advice, but now is the time when I would buy. Even the Bitcoin misery index is telling me now's the time to buy. I use facts. I use indicators. You use bullshit. You follow other people's work. And then you also lie to pump what? Silver. You're paid by the silver pumpers. So, I'm going to wait and see if you're willing to come out and have the $5,000 debate. I'm going to raise it up in the future. That's right. It's going to be about 10,000 and 15,000. You'll come out at some point because you're a broke, greedy old fucking fart. That's why you're going to come out. You're broke. You're greedy. You've been lying for years. And if you took your own investment advice in silver, you lost a shitload of money. Your other bald-headed friend right here, Snippy, we all know what happened to him. He went and bought loads of silver on his credit card, and he screwed it all up. He wrecked his entire credit. Poor guy. He had to cut up his credit cards, defaulted on the mortgage of his home, all because he listened to you and your $600 silver web bot crackpot. So we'll see what happens in the future. But right now, I had to make this video because I had to clear the air to let everyone know that you're going around now on Twitter. Sorry, not on YouTube. You're going around on Twitter telling people that they are a co-conspirator with me, telling them you filed the copyright strikes and to no avail. You're such a liar. Such a liar. Anyhow, I'm going to end it here. I'll wait and see if Cliff decides to take me up on my debate, but I had to share with you folks what he's going around saying about me on his Twitter account. Absolute lies. Absolute lies. So I'll remind everyone again, I've lost the ability to have these live streaming shows on every single one of my channels. The only way you can find me now, and it appears that they are doing it on purpose, because I've gone out and searched for my video. It doesn't even show up. It appears that I'll have to leave a link. Here we go. One person watching. I don't care if one person watching. It's just I wanted to see if I would show up. So that's good. There's one person watching here at least. You can see the disinformation news unit. He's been pretty funny, I'm telling you, trying to stay on top of this and disinforming people, right down to Trader Boss, where he told people the Trader Boss was this other guy, Jay whatever. I mean, just full of bullshit from that channel. It's pretty interesting how this is all working out. Anyways, I just want to share you guys what's going on. And at this point, I'm down to a channel that was originally named Connecting Dots 1. It goes with my other channel, Connecting Dots 2. So I'll end the show here, and I'll talk to you folks later. Hope you subscribe. Ciao for now.